What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back on Iowa Plains View, doing some silage baling with the first time with the Vicon. This is the first time we've used this baler, so hopefully this thing does exactly what it's supposed to, and we can make some bales. Why are we going so slow? Why are we going so slow? What is happening? Does this thing go this slow? Is that right? That can't be right, can it? Something up with my pedals or something? Hello? What if we use the keyboard? Only 3 miles an hour. What is the problem? This thing's going so slow. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. If you're watching later, you're watching on Farmer Deuce. I appreciate you sharing the channel around, liking the videos. Leave a comment. I don't care what comment. Leave me a comment as long as it's not, you know, overly vulgar or something like that. Don't be rude. Criticize me, but don't be overly vulgar about things. Any comments, good. Leave me anything. I don't care. Crystal and Bob coming in with resubs using their Twitch Prime when you could use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Bob with 51 months as a sub. Almost the maximum time you can be subscribed. Thank you, buddy, for 51 months as a subscriber. And Crystal with 9 months on a 9-month streak currently. Thank you, Crystal, for using that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you both. Bob is currently on a 20-month streak and 51 total. Thank you guys for using those subs here when you could use them anywhere else, honestly. Those are hearts and pleasure. Go to TP in chat. If you're watching later, you want to come hang out live on twitch.tv/DeuceMS. For now, if I do move Farming Sim, I'll only move it one more time, and it'll be to the Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. That would be it. That'd be all I would do. I'm not going to take Farming Sim to all the other platforms and such. If I move it, it'll just be to the Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. That would be it. That would be the last move for it. Unless something crazy happened then maybe, you know, we might have to figure something out. But so if I did move it, if you're watching on YouTube, you're already in the right place. But if you want to come hang out live for right now, it's on twitch.tv/DeuceMS. Come hang out with me. Farming with CM Farms. What's going on, CM? Hope you're doing well. DP Moose, hope you're doing well. Celtic Moon, how are you? Battery, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I don't know what's wrong with this. Oh, I bet I know what's wrong with it. Well, try this. I've had this happen before. No? Anybody have any idea why we're only going 3 miles an hour? It's supposed to be the Vicon Fast Bale. I don't understand. I don't understand. I know these things exist in real life, but yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. It's just a Vicon Fast Baler. That's all it is. There should be no mods or anything on it. There should be nothing crazy happening. I'm not sure what's going on. I know it's supposed to go faster than this. What's the working speed say in the store? Hang on a second here. Working speed, balers. Working speed is 10 miles an hour, yeah. Too much grass, always too much grass. Weird. When can you change the plugs? What do you mean? Dust scale, reset. Turn off automatic bell drop. No, we'll leave that on. Full baler. Scale, reset, bell counter. I don't see the reason. I don't see any reason for me to be going this slow. It's very strange. I've got a bigger tractor, but I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna stop streaming on Twitch. I mean, if Twitch gets much greedier, yeah, I'm gonna have to, man. Twitch is terrible to their content creators. And I say that while I'm streaming on here, but they really are. Like, there's literally no incentive for anybody to stream Farm Sim on Twitch. If you're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or whatever, I could see that. But like, there's no incentive to be on Twitch. It's worse for the creator and the people that spend their money on the creator all the way around. So, and they're only getting worse. So, but No, I mean, it's fine. I have a good crowd. And most people do too, but you're never going to average 1,000 viewers playing Farm Sim. You know, it's just not going to happen. You got a better chance of that on YouTube. It's a bigger platform. But for the split of revenue, it is by far the worst platform. So while you think you're giving the content creator $5, you're giving them $2.47 is what I'm saying. Instead of like YouTube, you give a content creator a $5 super chat, or you become a member at $5, they get $4 of it or $3.80 of it, whatever it is. That's all I'm saying. Like monetarily, it's better for both parties. I'm just trying to figure out why we're going so slow. Well, now we're going 10 miles an hour. Did it just glitch on me? Maybe that's all it was. Let's see. Nope. Is it meant to go this slow? Really? This just seems weird. Hang on. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy with the Farm Sim crowd I have, for sure. I have a great community. I'm just not happy with Twitch. I don't understand, guys. I have no idea what's wrong with this thing. I don't know why we're going 3 miles an hour. We don't have one of those on MP. Yeah, we should have. Well, I mean, not really. We got plenty of other options on multiplayer. This is the most realistic thing I come up with that would speed up my time, but not at this speed. Like this is not helping any, actually. This is making it worse. I don't have to stop. I mean, that's good, I guess, but what is working horsepower? Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. You're going slow because the intake is higher. So does it go this slow with every tractor then? Is that the problem? 150 horsepower? I mean, our tractor's got 280. So this thing is that way with every tractor? Is that the problem? I thought that was the point of the fast bill, was to make it faster, not take more time. But either way, whatever. I'm fine with it. What, I'm not enough incentive for you? You are battery. You are. But what I'm saying is Twitch is constantly doing things that makes it worse for content creators. The whole no burned in ads means, you know, you can't do sponsored stuff, and I don't know if they've changed that or not completely yet. I saw that they updated it, but I don't know if they like took it away or whatever. Your logos can only be like 3% of the screen now, like if you have partnered logos or whatever. Like it's getting so much worse, man. It's getting harder for content creators to have anything going on Twitch, you know. Bits are fine, but now they're trying to roll out. I don't even know what they're calling it, but it's like super chats. Or to like pin to the top and all that kind of stuff. Like they're trying to roll that out too, but it's still only a 50-50 revenue split. Unlike YouTube, it's a 70-30. So that's all I'm saying. Look at the balance. Your trailer's filling up as fast as you can drop a bit. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, maybe it's because it's all rowed together. I see. So if we didn't row all this together, it would just run up and down the field. Okay, I got it. I see what you're saying. And this is still technically faster, probably, than going up and down the field at 9 miles an hour and then having to come back and wrap everything later and pause and wait, that kind of stuff. This is probably still faster by large margins. So, yeah, I guess that's true. Good call. Good call, Moose. Yeah, I'll take that. You pushed me over from YouTube, so going back's no big deal. Yeah, and I didn't figure it wouldn't be a big deal for people to go to YouTube. I know a lot of people that already have YouTube and Twitch don't want to make another account to somewhere else, and I don't want you to either. If I do end up multi-streaming on other platforms, which I do on my day streams for YouTube, my main YouTube channel, I don't want you to go make another account. I want people that are already on those sites to watch too. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, if I do end up going to YouTube, I don't want you making another account to go somewhere else, but you already have a YouTube account, you're set. So, but yeah, this is probably marginally faster than bailing and then coming back and wrapping. Right, later. You get it done all at once, one run through. It's a little slower speed-wise, but overall I think it's probably faster. But yeah, I wouldn't even be considering it if it wasn't for all the stuff that Twitch has come out with recently that they're trying to change. Like, and it's for the worst for content creators. It's not getting better for content creators. It's getting worse. Like, I don't want to have to do anything extra. You know, I don't want to have to do anything different. I want to stay on Twitch. I like Twitch as an interface overall. I don't like Twitch decisions that they're making for content creators because they're not good decisions most of the time. It's objectively worse than if they would just leave stuff alone. Was it you always say, Bob? Stop pushing buttons. Yeah, if they would just stop pushing buttons, everything would be good. So. They just won't quit pushing buttons, though. Okay, so while we're going like this, before it starts wrapping, yeah, we're going much faster that way. Okay, I see. It's just to keep the balance. That's all it's doing. I got it. I see what you're saying. It's just to keep the balance. I got it now. That makes total sense. We'll save there. But yeah, ultimately, man, if Twitch keeps going like they're going, I'm going to make a move to something different and just drop Twitch altogether, probably. I don't see a reason to stay on a platform when they're actively working against creators, you know. And like, if I did this for a hobby, you know, and I wasn't monetized or anything, I wouldn't care. That wouldn't bother me. But it's bothered me for a long time that the splits are that drastically different. But at the same time, a lot of people like watching on Twitch, you know, and that's great. But they got to start treating content creators better. Not that YouTube's much different, really, because YouTube's copyright policy, as you'll see in the video I throw out tomorrow, I'm not providing screenshots for everything, but I mean, I can. There's proof of all of it. It's, you know, the copyright claim system needs to be fixed on YouTube too. Also, I think for streamers, if Twitch would do, I mean, if YouTube would do what Twitch does, and you stream to your channel, right, and then it creates a video afterwards, I think that would be much better. Whereas right now, you create a video for the live stream, and if that live stream gets cut off and you try to come back to it, you can't. You have to create a whole new one again. Whereas Twitch, you just stream. If your stream ends and picks back up, then it creates a VOD for it. And it just creates a video for it. You don't have to reset anything. You just keep going. You know, hit live again. So it has a lot to fix on the live streaming side, but the copyright claim thing has got to go, man. It's got to be fixed. It's pretty terrible. I like Twitch's UI. Dude, I love Twitch's UI. That's what I'm saying. Like, as a platform, I love Twitch, man. I think it's great. I think the community, as far as Farm Sim goes, is really great. I think it's a lot easier to be more interactive with each other's communities on Twitch for Farm Sim and any other game for that matter. Because you can raid, you can host, all that kind of stuff. On YouTube, it's really hard to do all that. So I think the community aspect is much closer knit than it is on YouTube, because YouTube is really spread out. Like, you only get to another channel by word of mouth, or if it happens to get recommended to you. Where here, a content creator can literally take you to somebody else's channel. All you gotta do is join the raid, you know? Like, I think there's a lot of really, really great things about Twitch. I think they should just be more fair to the creator, you know? Keep talking about Twitch, we'll be watching a black screen. I mean, that's true, man. They don't like criticism either, dude. They do not like criticism. I saw one of Harris Heller's video, he was streaming on Twitch, and he was just discussing some of the balances and stuff that they tried to do, and it ended up making, it was much worse for content creators when they first announced the stuff or whatever. They backtracked on a lot of it, but he was talking about that during the stream, and one of the staff members was kind of criticizing him. One of the official Twitch staff members was kind of criticizing him. That would make anybody uncomfortable, man. And then he tried to, he was saying something, and Harris Heller tried to time him out apparently, and you can't time out or ban Twitch staff at all. You can't keep them from chatting in your channel. So if they come in being rude or something, you can't get rid of them. So it's, there's a lot of weird things going on there that I don't like. But, whatever. Battery said I'm too old to change. I just learned to Twitch. But yeah, man, it's pretty obvious that a lot of people at Twitch don't like criticism at all. Like the higher ups seem to just ignore it. And I don't hate Twitch, man. I love Twitch. Twitch was the reason I moved from a console to a PC to begin with. Not to stream on it, but to watch it. Let him come in here. I got some questions. Exactly. Exactly, Bob. I got some questions you can answer, and I want them answered. I mean, the bottom line is creators wouldn't exist without the platform. The platform wouldn't be as big as it is without the creators. So it's got to work hand in hand. But for some reason, it only works one way, and then the creators just have to deal with it. Whatever they decide. Nobody asks the creators anything. They just make changes and go, there you go. And it's like, well, that doesn't help. Ain't my channel. I mean, again, if I get nuked off of Twitch for some crazy reason, I'll just go over to Farmreduce YouTube. So I mean, everybody here should be subscribed to it already, right? Just to help me out with the numbers. So there you go. You're already set. You know where I'll be. If for some reason you don't see me live on Twitch, or you do go to my channel and it says 404 not found or whatever, then just go to Farmreduce YouTube. It's easy. Plus, if you're in Discord, then you'll see the notification pop up. So. I mean, realistically, you should never miss me no matter what. So. The stream will become a Q&A with the Twitch guy. Yes, in a hurry. In a hurry. I've got some questions, yeah. And I think that's the only way somebody my size would ever be able to talk to anybody at Twitch staff if they came in here because I was complaining about Twitch. I don't think I would ever be afforded the ability to actually ask questions to a Twitch staff member. So I'm not a big enough channel for them to worry about. So always follow with Discord. Yes, yeah. And if it was what was it? Last Tuesday I tried to go live, and my stream cut off or whatever. So I just deleted the announcement on Twitch and on Discord, and then made it private on YouTube. So, it disappears. It's gone. I mean, it's still there because I'm doing the Talking Tuesday tomorrow, and I'm just gonna copy all my settings and stuff and redo it. But it's just private now, so nobody can see it. So, but yeah, it's just easier that way, man. Discord and Me6Bot. Those are my go-tos, man. If you need to know something, it'll be posted in general or to be posted in whatever whatever it is. But yeah, I was working on the edit before I started, so my fault for starting late. I thought I had time, but I had not had time to finish it. I did finish it though. I didn't have time to finish it before I should start, but I did get done with the edit. But yeah, there's lots of reasons to like Twitch, man. There's so many reasons to like Twitch. It's a great live streaming platform. It really is. And from my experience, Trovo and Kick are the same exact UI, basically. Trovo's got a lot of extra stuff. They've been around a little longer than Kick. Kick is working on a lot of back-end stuff, like creator dashboard type stuff that Twitch has now, too. So, I mean, the Twitch has, they're working on that now, too, so that's good. I think there's a lot of good alternatives coming, man. I think competition in the streaming world's good. It makes everybody be better to their creators and have better tech and stuff, better quality UIs. So I think it's good. I think it's good. We'll talk about that more tomorrow, though, because I think I'm talking about all the different platforms. I'm talking about this exact subject tomorrow, basically. So it should be interesting. And again, that'll be for more the creator side of it, in case anybody makes content. So, but yeah, we're gonna talk about a couple of games first, and then we'll talk about the differences and revenue splits and some of the guidelines and stuff, and some of the changes and stuff that have been made to some of the newer platforms out there. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on and a lot of competition that's good for everybody. So we'll see what all comes up tomorrow, but. I'm going to try to have a little, not on screen, but for myself, a little step-by-step of how long to stay on topics. That way I don't ramble on too much about one or the other. So. That's the goal anyway. I don't want to stay on one topic for too terribly long. Yeah, I think at 3 or 4 miles an hour, this is better. This is a better situation than 9 miles an hour with one, and then having to drive and wait on the bell to wrap, and then pick up the next bell and then keep going again. This is still a better situation. Even if it's only 3 or 4 miles an hour and it seems slower, it's actually okay. And at this rate, we may not get done with this before I'm out of time today. Again, I ran a little long editing, so... but that video's edited. I just got to get it rendered. Dinkum's done for Thursday, so that's good. It's ready to go. I'll get Dredge done tomorrow. And then probably get another Dinkum done. I'm trying to record a video a week to put on the main channel, too. Because I need to do uploads as well as live streams to stay in the algorithm. I got to start doing more shorts on YouTube as well. So I may take some of my other stuff and make shorts out of it at some point. The Only Up is definitely getting some shorts made, I'm pretty sure. This on Courseplay, you wouldn't even know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And a lot of the times this way it's going to be, but I just don't have anything else for them to do right now. Or I don't have anything else to do right now. Everything's done. So I'm pretty sure we got everything fertilized where it needs to be. There's the pH levels. All that's okay. We'll get more lime in next time. These are soybeans again, right? So there's no need to do those. Yeah, soybeans, no need to do those. All these are at maximum, I think. Oh, no, we still got to get more granule fertilizer on these. Is that what we were working on? Are we done with? No, we're done with these, aren't we? Yeah. We're done with all those. Yeah, so I don't have anything else to do right now, so I figured I would just tackle this myself. But yeah, if you had this on Courseplay, you wouldn't even notice. He'd go work and leave this guy to it, and he'd be done in no time, you know. How much room noise your mic was picking up? Yeah, dude, it's a never-ending process. It really is. I still have this window unit behind me, and I just turn it off before I start recording and let it kick back on when I'm editing or something, you know. Turn it back on. So, yeah, getting your mic sound right is hard to do, man, because like it bounces off your screens. You know, the gain can be a little too hot, and you don't really need it that hot. Just sit a little closer to it. So, if it was your computer fans, yeah, that'll do it too. Like mine are way over to my right. I say way over. I mean they're probably 4 feet away from a microphone at an angle, and it's my one exhaust fan on the back. I've got 2 exhaust fans on top. But looks like Arlington across your field. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, Bob, did you watch the race last Sunday in Chicago? I know you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know how many other people watch NASCAR, but I'm sure you heard about this. The incident I'm about to bring up. Did you hear about the guy that got electrocuted? Did they mention that at all? Did you see it in the paper anywhere? In the media at all? Let me guess, Battery, the same thing mine would be perfect for. Silent film. Yeah, that's what I figured. So a guy got electrocuted in one of the I'm trying to remember what they call them. It's basically the big electrical rooms at the track. I don't know if they call them lockout rooms or whatever they call them. But he got electrocuted. He passed away, sadly. But the guy that got electrocuted is the guy that the company I worked for sold the tower roof to in like 2011. And I worked with him several times after we sold the roof to him, putting that roof together and putting it up to help get it going. And plus, he came back and put it up for our company a few times until we could get another roof and stage. So, but I worked with him several times, man. He was a great guy. You know, cool to hang out with while you're on break, but was straightforward when it came to work. So he was a great dude to be around. Cool sense of humor and stuff. But yeah, he's the one that got electrocuted. So. And I don't know if it was before or after the race, but he was up there doing the pre-show sound, I think, for concert band. I don't know what they were doing, talking, whatever. But he was doing the pre-show sound, the pre-show concert, something or other they were having. But yeah, man, got electrocuted. He's 53. Terrible news. Terrible news. Well, I mean, I didn't know him that well. I worked with him a few times, but it's still a shame, though, because, you know, it just sucks, you know. Sucks for his family. I mean, I didn't know him well enough to be, you know, I mean, I'm kind of indifferent about how well I knew him. It's more just the fact that I feel bad for his family and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know if you would have heard about it or not. I know it's like the Chicago Sun-Times or something ran an article, so... but yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, it's basically their big electrical room, and I'm not sure what the actual, like, what caused him to get electrocuted. It seems weird that you could walk into an electrical room and be electrocuted by something, though. Unless you're touching something you're not supposed to be. Being in the room should not electrocute you. I'm in and out of electrical rooms all the time doing shows. You just don't touch stuff you're not supposed to. So it's kind of weird, man. TV or NASCAR hasn't said a word. I believe it. Yeah, man, I believe it. You don't want to air that story if you don't have to. But yeah, he was electrified. He was electrocuted somehow, and I'm not sure what the cause exactly was. But we do know that they confirmed that he was electrocuted. So. But yeah, I hate it for his wife and his family and stuff. But I guess it goes to show, man, you never know. You never know. But yeah, he had a company in Nashville. So this sucks, man. That's a lot of grass bales right there. A lot of them silage bales. We're not going to do anything with these today. We'll probably just leave them and probably skip a little time here if we can. if I have time. It's just probably going to take us another 45 minutes here, probably. I don't know. We've only been going for what, 30? We've only been doing this about 30 minutes. It's probably take us probably another 30 minutes, yeah. Always scared you how they had cables run from Jenny trailers to the rides for the carnival I work for? Yeah, dude. I mean, sounds no different, but we've only got 1 or 2 sets of feeder. You know, it's either 1 or 2 sets of feeder cable. But if that gets nicked and somebody steps on it, or somebody falls on it and touches the cable or something, that's bad, you know. So, but that most of the time, man, that feeder cable's got such a thick jacket on it, you would have to purposely cut it to get into it. Like it, you know, it's got such a thick jacket on it, man. Concert grade feeder cable is it's hard as heck to cut. I had to cut some of the ends off for the ones we tied in this weekend, and there's these really big, like, they make like a it's like a double half moon that clip together or whatever, and they're really big shears. It's like 2-handed shears or whatever to cut them, and I was having trouble cutting them with those, and those are super sharp, you know, but you're cutting through copper and everything, cutting through the sleeve of it with stuff by itself. But yeah, I don't blame you, Bob. That's always nerve-wracking. I'm pretty sure that's what y'all ran too. Y'all probably had to run feeder to a lot of those machines from the Jennies. So. Gotta have all that high voltage stuff, man. What happened to this row? Like, look at the other rows and look at this one. It's like, it's just back and forth all the way down. 440 and up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all had the big boy Jennies. Yeah, man. We run like 240. So 220, 240. That's all we run. Now we do run 3-phase, but we don't get over 240 or 220, whatever it is. And then once it gets to our distro, it goes down to 110. So it just goes down to a 110 out. It's really like 120. But yeah. Yeah, running that big stuff, man. I can see where that'd be very nerve-wracking.
That's a new follower.
Pipaloo. Yeah, Pipaloo. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Battery, you heard about it, but not the details of it? Yeah, dude, it's scary, man. Yeah, when my boss told me, I was like, dang, dude, that sucks. The guy was only 53. He was in pretty good health, you know. It seemed like, anyway. I don't know. I didn't know him that well, so. But, yeah. He's always on the road doing shows and stuff, so. What's up, Pip? How's it going? Hope you're well. When the ride kicks on, the V8 generator like kicks in like a semi going uphill. Oh yeah, for sure. What map is this? This is Iowa Plainsview. Iowa Plainsview. Just trucking along, doing some silage bales. And we'll let these ferment completely and then come pick them up. We're not gonna try to pick them up right now and then move them. We'll just wait till they're done and then pick them up. I say that, but we need to roll this field and lime it this time, though. probably. Old. Old is my age. I don't think that's a security question on any of my info, so 38. I don't think I'd ever use my birthday as a security question. It just seems silly. It's too easy to find. Well, how did I miss that? It's gonna get real awkward real quick here, isn't it? There we go. There we go. That got super awkward. Old enough to know better and too young to resist. Old enough to know better and still too young to care. It's a great country song. You only play Farm Sim or something else? I only play Farm Sim on Twitch, and then I upload them to my Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. But I have a main YouTube channel called Deuce MS, just like it is here, Deuce MS. And on there, we played Only Up Today. I have a lot of Medieval Dynasty content. I have a lot of Farmers Dynasty and Lumberjack Dynasty content. I have a lot of survival game content, some city builder content. On my main channel, I do pretty much anything. Simulators, survivals, and city builders is basically what I try to stick to. Only Up's just fun, so I'm trying to play it for a bit. I'm gonna try to beat it in under an hour is my goal. I haven't beat it yet, but I feel like once I do, I can probably do it in under an hour. But yeah, on that channel I do about everything, and then I have a channel called Pixel Deuce Plays on YouTube, where I play. I'm playing Dinkum currently, and I'm playing Dredge currently on there. So, do I have TikTok? I do not. Nope. I refuse. I refuse TikTok. I wish I didn't have a Facebook or Instagram either, for that matter. But I do have both of those. Did you see the big update for MD? What big up? The butterfly update and stuff, Bob? Yeah, I did a video on it. So that released to the public build. I was on the test build already, so I already had access to it. But yeah, I did a video on it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's a big update too. It's a big update. Yeah, Dinkum's great. Dinkum's great. It's a fun game. It's a really good game. I upload on my Pixel Deuce Plays channel Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I try to stream on my main YouTube channel Monday through Friday. I just stream at a different time than I stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch 5 days a week too. I don't stream as long as everybody else. It's because I create content for a different channel, upload all this stuff, so I edit these down slightly, and then upload these to my Farmer Deuce channel, and then I stream on 2 different channels, 2 different platforms. So. And I actually multi-stream when I'm on YouTube to Kick, Facebook, Trovo, and YouTube. So you don't play, but you love watching me. But it's a great game. It really is. It's a lot of fun. There's a million different ways to play. The map's always different for everybody. So really fun. Yeah, the last 2 weeks I haven't had a whole lot of content. 1 week I was gone the entire week doing a corporate thing. And then this past week, I left on Thursday, I think, going out of town to do a little small festival. So it was a lot of fun. We had Mustache the Band for a headliner. They do 90s country cover songs, but they all dress up and they all got characters and all that kind of stuff. So the lead singer's character is Alan Johnson, and he wears the life vest and the white cowboy hat from the Chattahoochee video. It's pretty funny, man. It's more of a gimmick, but they're really good though. The musicians are great musicians in the band, and the lead singer is fantastic too, man. They got a really good thing going on. So, but yeah, they're called Mustache. And if you want to see them, just look up Mustache on YouTube. You'll find them. I promise. They're fun. They're fun to work with too. They're great guys. All of them are super nice. Super easy to work with. You can also do multiplayer for them. I know we have a community server that I play on. So I do Iowa Plainsview Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then on Tuesdays and Fridays, we play on our community server. Right now, we're playing on Dairyland 4X. It's PC only. But yeah, right now we're on Dairyland 4X. We're trying to make $1 billion. 999,999,999,999. That's what we're working on the multiplayer server. Focusing mainly on cows, meat production, and dairy production. On this server, on this map, my single player is a hardcore playthrough of sorts. I can only hire one worker for every 100 head of cattle I have, and I'm not doing anything but dairy. And I can't take out loans. I can't borrow equipment. Like if I do a contract or whatever, I can't borrow the equipment. I have to have my own equipment to do the contract. But I can't take out loans, stuff like that. I also can't lease from the shop either. So I can't lease equipment. So if I don't have the equipment, I have to buy it. And I try not to do the thing where you buy it and then sell it back or whatever and call that buying it. I don't do that either, just because that feels kind of cheaty. It's kind of like a lease. So, but yeah, we have a lot going on in this community, spread across 4 channels. We have a 7 Days to Die server that's currently being played on for a competition for the best house build. We have a community multiplayer server for Farm Sim, and lots and lots and lots of different content. Yeah, Bob's right. AKA, he's a busy guy. Yeah, basically. I'm always doing something. I started late today because I was editing a video for YouTube, from a main YouTube channel for tomorrow. So it's been a lot. You could do FS23 on mobile. You could, yeah. I don't have time, but yeah, you definitely can. Added up the remaining land on the MP totals up to around 8 million. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. You guys have bought that much land. That's crazy. And the only reason I wouldn't be playing on Iowa Plainsview on my single player, or I'm not playing on Dairyland on our allotted days, is if I have something ready on the Farm Sim Network. I'm on Hobo Hollow 4X on there, and it plays in real time. So if something's ready to harvest, I've got to get on there and harvest it. If something's ready to plant, I've got to get on there and get it planted, because it plays at ×1 speed in real time, and the server runs all the time. So I actually need to check tonight or this afternoon and see when my stuff's gonna be ready to harvest. It should be ready. I should have actually checked it yesterday, so I hope I didn't miss my window to harvest, but I have to go look. I don't know. You just have to see tomorrow. I know. I can't wait. But yeah, typically my single player is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then our multiplayer is Tuesday, Friday. And whichever day the Farm Sim Network comes up for me to work on it, I'll do that instead of whatever. But yeah. Yeah, and then my main YouTube channel. Random sneeze came out of nowhere. My main YouTube channel is just kind of whatever I feel like playing. So. We might actually get done with this in the next 20 minutes or so. This actually has not taken as long as I thought it would at this speed, because I really thought this was worse, but I think it's definitely better. Tell me what your original goal was for how many cows, for me or for the multiplayer farm? For the multiplayer farm, it's whatever. I just wanted the primary focus to be on cows. If we have 240, that's good enough for me. I just want the primary focus to be on the cows and cow production, so meat production, dairy production, that kind of stuff. Like I don't really care how many we end up with. question. Do you have an auger wagon, and how do you use it? So if you have an auger wagon, typically, if a lot of places their fields are too soft to carry out just a big truck with the skinny tires on it. They would take a tractor and an auger wagon to empty their harvesters, and then they would take that over to the roadside where the semi-truck was probably parked to pick up or to drop off that grain into the much larger container, which would be the semi-trailer. So a lot of people do play realistically, where they leave their truck sitting on like the field road or next to the road or somewhere that's not going to get them stuck in the field, and they use their auger wagon to unload to as an overloader. So, but basically that's it. You'd use your auger wagon to unload your harvester, and then take that and dump it into your 18-wheeler trailer to haul it off. So. That's how I would use it anyway. It may just be me, but if you're playing in a realistic fashion and your ground is really soft, right? Like, I mean, it's not on Farm Sim. You could pretty much drive the truck wherever you want to, but there's a lot of farms you see that may use them just for that reason, because they don't want to get the semi out in the field. Or maybe even they don't want to risk it. They don't want to tear their field up, you know, whatever reason. You just use the auger wagon and a tractor. I hope that helped, though. But yeah, Crystal, whatever amount of cows on the multiplayer server, I think is fine. I just wanted the primary focus to be on cow and cow production, whether it be dairy or meat or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is there like a damage mod you can have for Farm Sim? I mean, I guess there is. Slip destroys field. That would be one where you'd want to use a tractor instead of the tractor, the truck and trailer. It takes 21 trips, Dave. Oh crap! I was supposed to get that put on, wasn't I? I need to get that mod put on that's got the bigger trailer, or make a bigger one. I think I'll just make a bigger one out of the modded one and put it on there. Since we're playing PC only anyway, it's not going to matter. I'll try to get that done tomorrow morning, Crystal. I'll try to make one that holds, what did I say, 50? Because that would be 5 trips. Or maybe I'll make one that holds 100. That way 2 trips that empties 1 barn, and then you could pick another one, the extra 40 up, and then go to the next barn and pick 60 up, so on and so forth. Maybe 100's probably better. Maybe that's true. I don't know. 50 would be good. Yeah, I think 100's probably better. I've dabbled with MP, but it's more for just having a large group focusing on one thing. So how we do it on the multiplayer servers, if everybody wants to get together and work on a field, they can. But most of the time, you have people over here working on stuff, and you have people working over there on stuff. You know, like, people just grab whatever and get to work. You know, like, even though we're on one farm. Typically, though, we'll do multiple farms and let people decorate however they want to, that kind of stuff. So it just really depends on the setup for that time around. I try to rotate it too, where we're not always doing the same thing. So we're not always on one farm, or we're not always on multiple farms. I try to mix and match. Every time we change maps, I try to do something a little bit different. So this time it's called Dairyland, so we're working solely on cow, dairy, and meat production. Not solely, but that's the primary focus. Still doing lots of other stuff on there too, but next time we may do a 60-day competition, right? You got 60 days to make as much money as possible or something. So. But I think we're going till, when did we start that, in June? So we're going to September with this map, and then we'll be changing maps again. Last map was Serenity Farms. Yeah, that was a 1-farm, 2-person team, ended up with 100 million, yeah. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You got GPS to work. Nice. So what was it? Was it something to do with because you got it on Game Pass or no? Was it just figuring out that you having to assign buttons or something to it? Printing money? I mean, basically, but we don't cheat money in. And typically, we don't even use like the solar panels or anything. You can do mulch. I was supposed to say mulch. I know there's a mulcher in Farm Sim. I didn't know you could actually like use the mulch for anything though. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? Speaking of Dairyland, the creator of Dairyland 4X is J-Rock Nation right there in chat. If you guys like Farm Sim, want to go hang out with him, click his name, go give him a follow. Evidently it was turned off. I was reading on it, and all I had to do was press Alt-C. Oh, yeah. Hey, you got to turn it on. Got to turn it on. You see over in the right-hand, which you found it now, but the right-hand corner, you see all those are gray? Oh, I think I unplugged my side panel, but yeah, my buttons are set up on my side panel. But yeah, basically, gray, blue, gray, blue. Yeah, Alt-C turns it on. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Well, we were just talking about Dairyland, so telling people where they can go to find the map creator. If you want to see the map, you can just go back and watch one of the VODs here, or you can go to the Farm Reduce YouTube channel and subscribe. That would be great if you're new. I think it's still set up in commands as exclamation point VODs or exclamation point Deuce VODs or something. It may be Farm Reduce now, though. I'm not sure. You can do milk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely can, yeah. Yeah, they're doing, so Dairyland is primarily dairy production, whatever you can do with dairy production stuff, so. I have milk, and all I do is sell it. So I just have a dairy farm that sells milk. I don't do production with it, so. Maybe I start to dabble in it, though, to kind of change it up some, because we have been doing the same thing for nearly a year. I started this in October last year, not August. So, we've been at this for 10 months now. Not quite 12, not quite a year. I'm going to miss some of these pieces, and I'm going to be okay with it. I won't be honest. $121 episodes. That's 120 streams because I've made one video that was a time-lapse. I could do cheese. But yeah, I definitely want to do some kind of dairy production on here just to mix it up. Because after 10 months on here, I think it's time to mix it up a bit. Of course, we'll have to send in paperwork and all that kind of stuff to the county co-op commission, but it'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Maybe. We'll figure it out. I know we've been on this farm forever, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, dude, it's weird, man. Like, I've never been on a map this long and still have this much fun with it. I do like the fact that we added the multiplayer here on Twitch instead of on my YouTube channel, on the main YouTube channel. I like the fact that I switched everything over to Twitch and the Farm Reduce YouTube channel. And I like having that breakup of maps now, you know, because Farm Sim doesn't feel overbearing now that it's 24 days instead of 12, and I don't feel like I'm doing too much, you know. I still feel like it's a good rotation of stuff, so. I still feel like it's just a really good rotation of things. So. We need to because there's more milk than production can hold. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you almost have to just sell milk sometimes. Not to be biased, but I did put the Dairyland 4X Productions out as standalone pack. Ooh, okay. I may have to look at that, J-Rock. Is that on your website, Spline Design Studios? There'll be a link down below in the video if you're watching later on YouTube. You can find J-Rock's channel and Spline Design Studios. What's up, Goody? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. It's a separate download. Nice. Yeah, those I would probably try to get on ModHub. I know you've pretty much given up on Giants, but I think it'd be worth a shot to try to get them on ModHub, honestly. There's some good standalone production stuff there on Dairyland 4X, so. I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Just, you know, happy to be back in town. I slept late yesterday morning. I got up about 9:30 or so. Pretty tired after being gone. Oh no, I came back yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, I came back yesterday. My bad. Yeah, I didn't even get back till yesterday. Got back yesterday around 2-ish my time, probably. I did sleep in though. I didn't get up till about 9:30 at the hotel. But we loaded out Saturday night though. We got everything stage folded up and everything. So you've had your experience already with Giants getting mod certified on their ModHub. Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you. Hey, Bob dropping me some in-game cash. I appreciate you, sir. 500 in-game dollars. I'll take it. 500, some cash for fun. Heck yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. And it's not for fun. That's paying for the fuel and probably the upkeep for this stuff. So thank you. I appreciate that. Helps pay the bills. It definitely does. How did I miss a big streak right there? Look at that. I missed all of that. What was I doing? It was like I wasn't even looking at the screen or something, but I was. I was sitting there watching it. Yeah, I was sitting there watching it. Look at all them jumbo marshmallows. I'm telling you, dude. See if we can get some of this right here without interrupting too much of the baling. That's definitely what the speed difference is, because we're going back and picking up this little bit right here. We're going 9 miles an hour. So it's only slowing me down because of the intake. So if we didn't row all this together and we just ran up and down the field, it would be at 9 miles an hour. So maybe we just don't row these together next time. Maybe we just put the mowers out and then just run them that way. It's going to be the same amount of bales, or it should be anyway. Just less trips up and down the field this way. This one row would be 5 trips up and down the field. Think about it that way. Of a fast baler? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to stay realistic though. You know, the Vicon fast baler is an actual piece of equipment. As far as I know, it may not be a Vicon, but there are actual pieces of equipment that are balers that have that holding tank that then puts it back for this thing to bale. So, and they may just be a prototype or something. I don't know. I don't know if they're widely sold, but I don't want to get too crazy with unrealistic stuff. Try to stay as close to realism as I can for equipment anyway. The way I drive, not so much, but for the equipment that I'm using, I try to stick to it. I don't know if I want to bother with these little bits right here, but maybe I do. Little bits and bobs here. Yeah, maybe we just go ahead and pick them up. May end up with a whole nother bale out of this. There's still plenty up on the top side too, I think. I think there's still some off the edge here too. The way I drive, not so much. I mean, you know it's true though. Like, I can't just leave that out, right? I mean, it's a true statement. I drive terribly, so not very realistic on the driving part of it. We pick up some of these little patches we missed and maybe end up with another bale. Can I update the map too? Is there an update out? And how would I update that, J-Rock? Do I just go download the new version? Is that all I'd need to do, probably? Oh, well, this is unfortunate. How does this even happen? Like, what is happening right now? There you go. That was weird. There's like a new version I need to download, J-Rock. Updated the pond where we can fill more than one tanker at a time. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing we just re-download the map. I don't know. Yeah, there was no realism there. And again, that's the reason I pointed out the driving part of it, because sometimes my driving is not the best. Stuff like this right here. That needed to be swung back around, though. And the fact that I don't play in first-person mode either. Not very realistic, so. Again, it's a semi-realism, semi-RP setup. All right, that's it. Let's go check on the cows. I think we're all good on them, though. We fed them and everything yesterday. Yeah, they got 100% health, food 69,000, straws at 48,000. They're good. All right, let's go sleep. There we go. Probably need to do some runs for the cows. for feed, if I had to guess. Chickens are okay. Yeah, see, they need feed for sure. They're actually okay. Yeah, we'll get a trailer load of feed first. Let's do our daily. Pick the store. Nothing we want. I want that Manitou so bad. It's still there too, isn't it? It is. 69 horsepower, weighs 4.7 tons. This one has 141 horsepower and weighs 8.3 tons. I know this may seem silly, but I'm doing it anyway. That is Miss Deuce calling. Give me just a second. We're going to drive this bad boy down to the store while I'm on the phone. All right, I'm back. I'm trying to find the setting so that I can turn off the right-click opens course play for this vehicle. It's here somewhere. Just got to find it. Okay, the fill limit, periodic plowing. No, all that's stuff for the game itself. Is it under keybinds? Surely not. Because it's vehicle specific, right? It's got to be vehicle specific. Anybody know where this is? In buttons? It's in here? Arena mode, bell stacking, courseplay, opens courseplay global settings, opens courseplay vehicle settings. I want vehicle settings, right? I don't even know what key to make this, I'm gonna be honest. We'll make it that. Aha. Open HUD with mouse. That's the one we want. Okay. There we go. I don't want open HUD with mouse on this one. Do you guys see the size difference in this thing? Isn't that ridiculous? That was literally the smallest possible one we could have. This Manitou is nice. Nice step up. It's a nice step up from what we had before. I'm pretty happy about this. This thing is very large. It's very, very nice compared to what we had. So that's good. Stacking should be a lot easier. Bale handling should be a lot easier now. This thing is large compared to that other one. It may not seem like it, but it is. It's very large compared to the other one we had. That is good. We'll get the cows some feed, and we'll finish off the day with that, I reckon. Just depends on how much of those play in the map feel about the field size. I missed some of this. Let me go back and catch up here for a minute. I'm working on the consolidated. Oh, okay. So it's not out yet. All right, gotcha. Sweet. The update has not been posted yet, though. Yeah, whenever it gets done. We're not in a hurry for it. We don't mind. I mean, it's not that big a deal to fill one trailer while you're using the other. It's all good. I've noticed that slurry is stored in liters, but slurry tanks are meters cubed. Yeah, so it's cubic meters for the slurry tanks, but it's stored in liters. Yeah, that's about right. A lot of stuff does that for Farm Sim. Would you have remembered the weight? After I sold it and the weight hit the ground, yeah, Bob. Because it wouldn't have sold the weight, it would have just dropped it. I'd have remembered it then. You know, after it fell off. After it fell off and hit the ground. I don't remember which one it was. Also, the new one goes 27 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour. The other one went 19 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, whatever. It's still way faster. The other one only went 19. So the new Manitou, well, I know somebody's going to go, oh, you wasted money again. That was not a waste. I've been wanting to upgrade that for a long time. And that was a nice, convenient upgrade we just made. So I'm not mad about that purchase in the least. And we only spent about 20 grand on it, so, after selling our other one. So I would say we did pretty well. Thank you very much. I would say we did pretty well. We do need to get some more mineral feed and get some more TMR going, though. If I had to guess, we're probably down under 2 million. Probably down under 1.7 or so. Yeah, 1.7 is exactly where we're at. So we need to get some more of that turning at some point. And we don't have to run that thing all the time, but we do need to keep it above 1.5 because when we start adding more cows, we're going to need it. And I want to make sure I can stay there. It also means we probably should use some more of that silage we've already got prepped down here and go ahead and bring it. For a long time, like from Jump Street, yes. Yes, that's the one we had when we started the map, isn't it? Like, I think that's the same telehandler we had when we started. Because we had the smallest of about everything when we started. We had the smallest, not the smallest harvester, but the smallest New Holland harvester, which is a 7.9. With the small header on it. We didn't have a truck and trailer. We had a little, what is it, the half pipe trailer? We had that one. So it held about 7,000 realistically, because we don't go by liters, we go by weight of the trailer and what the trailer's rated for. So it really held about 7 or 8,000. It didn't even hold 12, depending on what crop you put in it. So yeah, we've been needing an upgrade for some time. So I'm glad we got it. Worked out really well. Take it easy. Like the Eagle said, take it easy. All right, let's give these guys some food. We'll go sliding floor on the back there. Boom. I should be able to stack 4 or more, or I should be able to stack 4 bales now, the big Heston bales, which we don't use anymore, but I should be able to if I wanted to. Stack 4 of those bad boys. I should also be able to pitchfork 3 round bales with no problem now too, because that thing weighs double what the other one weighed, which is really, really nice. All right, where are we at on feed here? 112,000. They're at 25. All right, we're good. We're good on feed. They do have some milk starting to build up there. We got 62,000 in there. They don't really need straw or anything else. I think we're okay for today. Get out of there, though. The newer trailer is slapped full. I wanted to walk over here and check this. We're just going to drive over here, though. I want to go over here and check and see how the fields are doing. It looks like there's some weeds starting to pop up here. We'll have to spray those next time. So it is 6.75 of 7,000, and then 120. The nitrogen's perfect, and we're just slightly off, about 0.250 off the lime, so off the pH value. So not too bad. Not too bad. We're doing pretty good on the fields. That should probably be fine. We will need to do some weed spraying on Wednesday if I don't have anything on the FSN, which again I'm going to have to go check and see if we do. But we shouldn't need anything, I don't think. Hopefully. But there we go. We are good. That is going to do it for... Why do those trees look like they're moving at 1,000 miles an hour? Also, I thought he took those trees out. He put them back after that last update. Almost like they're doubled up for some reason. Yeah, don't let me fill up at the pumps either, because I got that whole trailer full of fuel over there we got to use. Forgot about it, honestly. Yeah. Yep, forgot about it. All right. Well, either way, that's going to do it for today. It's a little shorter today. I started late because I was working on an edit. And then had to take a phone call. So, but I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow on YouTube for some more Only Up. We're going to beat that game this week. It's going to happen. I promise. And then back here tomorrow on Twitch for the Farm Sim community server over on Dairyland 4X. And then possibly FSN at some point this week, depending on when my crop is ready to harvest. We may move stuff around slightly for the Twitch streams. And then Friday night on the main YouTube channel, more State of Decay 2 with Bone and Junior probably. So if you come hang out for the rest of the week, you can come on. Oh no, tomorrow on YouTube we're not. We're doing Shooting the Deuce. That's right. We're doing our podcast. We're doing our monthly podcast tomorrow. So no game tomorrow on YouTube. We'll just be talking about games coming out, and then I'll be giving my thoughts on kind of the state of streaming and why people are switching platforms, and my opinion on why people are switching platforms, and then kind of some of the drama that went down and that kind of stuff. I'm about 2 weeks late on it, but that's okay. We'll talk about it anyway. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later, folks.